This video chart presentation of GoldQuest Mining Corp brought to you by allpennystocks.com. GoldQuest trades on the Toronto Venture Exchange on the ticker GQC. See, relatively smooth trading stock here in the past. Getting a little choppy recently, some gaps up, gaps down. Stock looks like it's really trying to find a bottom. It's near a channel, but like so many resource stocks, it is struggling a little bit. Want to take a look at these indicators, see what they're telling us. Histogram bars just now breaking through zero, giving us a bullish cross. Take a look real quick and see how that equates. Bullish cross here, a little bit more of a rise. Bullish cross right through here, a nice rise. We won't check them all, we're starting to get a picture. As so many times, trying to catch it right before the bullish cross is the best place to grab it. But then you do subject yourself to a head fake, as in right through here. I'm going to try and give a little bit of a technical analysis lesson through here. If a play is made before the MACD makes the cross, you have to do it near a firm support level. If it falls through the support, it will walk away from it. If you catch it before it makes the cross and continuation happens, you catch the full breadth of the move. So we're going to do this as a technical lesson, is try and identify support levels and see how this performs in the future. Take that right off. Continue on. Similar look to the PPO. Important things to note with this chart in a very long-term scale. PPO and MACD are very similar. You can see just a long-term downward channel. If this can make the rotation and make the turn start to trend up, a key point for this is going to be the breaking of that trend line to try and get these long-term indicators into some sort of an upward trend. A bit of a PPO ADX pinch. ADX is trying to flatten at this point. Positive and negative DIs are properly positioned for a reversal. Good example of getting some big separation. You're going to look for a little bit of pullback in the 7. You want that to tie in with support. Get the 14 and 21 closer, and then let a move try and happen. You can see right through here. Huge separation. A big gap between the 7, 14, and 21. And you can see there comes the pullback. So important just to keep an eye on that. Again, from a technical standpoint, if you use the MFIs and you use these three components of it, when you see a big separation, a lot of times look for it, try and retrace, and three like to trend together. Accumulation distribution, plain and simple. Base needs to hold. Don't want to see it make a lower low. Jake and money flow, very early signs of some buying pressure coming in. Obviously, selling pressure is still dominant, but it's making higher lows. CCI similarly, now holding over top of negative 100. Full stows made the break of 20, showing some momentum trying to come into this stock. Of course, you look for that break of 50 to solidify the move. The tricks, much like the MACD and PPO, look at this long-term channel. Look for a bullish cross. If this is really going to try and put together a reversal, look for the break of that trend line. RSIs coming out of oversold. All three together, that's a nice look. Of course, you want to see this keep trending upward and break through 50. Talking about the support level, you'd like to see 22 hold. Be keeping a close eye on at that point. Very bottom support would need to hold 20. Still keeps you pretty close to a 10% stop loss. Not zoomed in close enough to see. It's just registering a 22. That looks like it's between 0.222 and 223 for the close yesterday. You can see very low volume, 14,000 shares traded. It clearly does trade on relatively low volume, but that's even a bit lower than normal. So you want to keep an eye on this for some volume bars to start to increase to shore up the idea of the support at 22. What I'd be looking for at this is the quarter mark. If volume can pick up, it'll help these indicators continue to make their rotations. That, of course, ties in with the 20-day moving average. You want to see them trading above that. That's the middle Bollinger Band. Bullish stocks are trading on the upper half of the Bollingers. And you can see it's been a little bit of a resistance level over the last couple weeks. Beyond that, I'd look for 30 to be a little bit stronger source of resistance. Of course, it has to move through the 200-day to make that happen. The 50 days moving down on it. It was an area of support, area of resistance. I think that's going to be a key component to this chart overall. Again, that's a very nice move from where it is at this point. From just over 22 cents, adding about 8 cents a share to go up there and make that break. So pretty substantial from a percentage standpoint. But overall, this chart's pretty interesting because it indeed looks like it's trying to pull back up. 20 is shoring itself up as a pretty firm support level. If it can't hold 20, it'll just be a walk away from it kind of play. Let the indicators try and align again. But for the next few days and into next week, as I mentioned, pay attention to 22. Look for the volume bar, see if this can break through a quarter, and try and identify this as a multi-month bottom. So for these reasons, we'll be keeping the GoldQuest Mining chart on radar, and we'll see where it goes. As always, the annotated video chart is merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant. Strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching and trade smart.